christening of a new era in podcast insanity. Tonight we have myself, the infamous, the Maestro.
Hey, everybody.
And Oggy Rox.
Hello there. How are you?
It's been a long time since you've heard all three of us on the mic together. We're extremely happy to be bringing you our very first episode ever. A happy New Year to everyone.
Yes, Happy New Year.
2017 is here.
What'd you guys do for your New Year's celebrations?
I was old. Old guy.
You didn't stay up till midnight.
I did make it till midnight. The bets were against me. The Vegas pool was against me staying up till midnight. But it was just me. And
did you eat your edibles a little earlier than usual?
No, I waited. I did. I waited till like 11, and I was because.
Okay.
And then we just stayed up and watched movies, and like this, it was like 12:01. And I'm like, all right, get the fuck out of my house. It's bedtime. And we watched Office Christmas Party.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
How was that?
It's all right. I mean, it was
good.
worth watching for free at the house, but I'm glad I didn't pay to go see it.
Okay.
You know, if you like Jason Bateman's movies, then you've seen it already.
All right.
Fair enough. Just with a Christmas party theme. What'd you do, Maestro?
Do you know I went to middle school with Jason Bateman?
Really?
Yeah. And Justine Bateman.
Actually, I remember you saying this on our other show.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah, there were a lot of celebrities that went to my middle school. Ice Cube went there.
Dang.
Yeah.
Were you cool with any of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend actually dated Justine Bateman.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Is she pretty?
Back in the day, she was amazing. She was.
Because, I mean, he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to figure she's...
I mean, people kind of like diss her on social media and say that she hasn't really aged well, but I think she's still an attractive woman. I mean, she's obviously in her late 40s, early 50s, but
Is she an actor or anything?
no, she kind of, I mean, I think she still does, an occasional acting role, but I think she has other interests now, but she kind of fell out of Hollywood, the Hollywood limelight.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jason kind of excelled in that and went.
He blew up.
Yeah, I mean,
The guy's like in a movie every 3 months now.
But I remember when he was at the school that I was at, and he'd gotten like I think his first or one of his first roles. Like,
please tell me it was Teen Wolf 2.
No, it was way before that.
Man.
It was this reoccurring bit part on Little House on the Prairie. I mean, that's how far back it goes. I mean, we're talking about like 1981, I think. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Did he drop out of school for it?
I think at some point, yeah, he did. See, the funny thing is, Justine was a year older than me, and Jason was a year younger than me.
Huh.
But we all knew that, they were on campus. And shortly after, Justine had gotten the role, the biggest role in Family Ties. She was the oldest.
She was on that show?
Is that the show with... Am I getting the show right?
That Leo was on for a little while? And
No. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong show.
Kirk Cameron?
No. I'm thinking of the show with Michael J. Fox. Did I get the show wrong? Is it Family Ties? I thought it was Family Ties.
Maybe I'm all wrong on it. What's the one that Kirk Cameron did? Growing Pains.
Yeah.
I'm all messed up.
Now you're getting me all fucked up.
Yeah, no, Family Ties. That's cool. She was on that show?
Yeah. She landed like the eldest daughter role.
What's the one that the
Family
dad
Ties.
just died from? Was that the Growing Pains dad or the Family Ties?
Oh, you're talking about Alan Thicke?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Growing Pains. That's the
okay.
one with Kirk Cameron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, Justine got that big role on Family Ties.
That's cool.
And then Jason started doing a bunch of other stuff as well. So yeah.
Damn, their family plugged them in.
But it's funny, man. Like, I actually saw Jason Bateman. Do you remember when the Dodgers did that cool exhibition game at the Coliseum?
Uh-huh.
Where they used to play before Dodger Stadium was built. So they did like this special.
Wasn't it the
game.
Freeway Series?
No. They actually did a special game against the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, okay.
This was probably about 5 or 6, 7 years ago. And they did this really cool exhibition game to bring it back to the Coliseum, like and they didn't build a wall, but they had the same kind of like fence, because I guess the left field wall back in the days of the Coliseum was only like 200 feet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it was like a home run derby at that place. But so they built this really, they would have like this fencing, this really, really high fencing. So you had to clear the fencing in order to get a home run. So not only did
it's funny that you say that because
it would have to have the same trajectory, basically.
Yeah, that's what they had to do at Fenway.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Fenway was
the Green Monster.
Yeah, it was too short.
Right.
And instead of building a new stadium, they just increased the Green Monster.
Yeah.
It's weird when you go there too. When I saw a game at Fenway,
Yeah, I've been there a couple times
you're
myself.
just kind of like, whoa, this is.
It is a big green wall.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
but the stadium is
mathematically, you have to have the same arc on
Right.
the ball as if it were going 400 feet, or yards. I don't know.
It is weird that there's no baseball law saying that the plate to center field has to be this
a
far.
regulation distance,
it's
right?
It's kind of weird that it could
that
be
each
whatever
ballpark is
they make
different.
it. Yeah.
That's interesting.
What'd you do for New Year's, brother?
A friend of mine bought me a ticket to go see Claude Van Stroke and Green Velvet DJ as Get Real.
So for those of us that don't know what that means,
Basically, the company that throws EDC bought a warehouse in Los Angeles,
okay,
and they throw their concerts there. So I went there for a concert.
that's cool.
I forgot to tell you the rest of my Jason Bateman story about the baseball game.
There's a baseball.
Oh,
Jason
yeah.
game.
No, I was telling you about.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
So edit this.
yeah. Coliseum.
You got to edit this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually saw Jason Bateman. He was sitting a couple rows near me at that Coliseum game with the Dodgers and the Red Sox, and I went up to him and said, "Hey, man, you remember me from Parkman Junior High School?"
Did he?
Yeah, I mean, he's like, "Oh, well, I think he just remembered more going to Parkman." He said, "Yeah, it's good to see you, man."
That's cool. So he was nice.
Oh, he was super nice. He's really super cool. Yeah, nice guy.
I hear his wife's hot. I've never seen a picture of her, but like in several interviews, the interviewer has commented on her attractive level. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, he's a nice looking guy, and he's wealthy and in Hollywood, and
he looks the same age as he did 10 years ago.
He pretty much looks the same as he did as a kid too. I mean, he has that same kind of look.
Like that. Oggy has not aged at all. Like if I look at pictures of you, I mean, obviously.
So like 6 years old, he had that beard.
Well, that's the thing is like, so we were at my parents' house the other day looking through pictures. We were trying to find this certain picture, and incidentally, like I have chronicled the entire facial evolution of Oggy Rox in photograph, and so he's had many different beards. He's had like the Western where the bottom's cut out, and just the goatee, and just
the Sam Elliott kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd love to see him with that.
Oh, that's my favorite he's ever had, his beard. And I showed him, I was like, this is your best beard look you've ever had. But he refuses to, like, obviously even clean this, but even to do any maintenance on this whatsoever.
No, this is trimmed up. This is not combed out right now.
Would you let, like, a professional barber do work on that?
I do. My friend's in barber college.
No, I mean, like, work. Like, cut it down.
No, I'm not cutting it down.
No matter what.
No, I'm going to go to, what do you call it? Right now, fortunately, I have the time to go to, what's it called? What's that place called?
Like one of those schools?
No, the place in Burbank where you go sign up to be like an extra.
Oh,
something casting, general casting?
Central Casting.
Central casting.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to Central Casting. Everybody that knows about
get
that
tons
place.
of jobs because of that.
Yeah, everybody that knows about that place.
If you have a unique look,
exactly.
you get jobs, man.
All of 2016, end of 2015, they were telling me, go, 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 go. I got a new job in 2016, so I didn't have the time, and when I did have the time, they were closed, actually. So this
month...
month...
they're only open like 10 to 4, Monday through Friday. It's so stupid.
No, they're like Monday and Wednesday is the only time you can have to like sign up new. And they have a morning class and an afternoon class. So I'm gonna go there and start working as an actor.
My friend Alondo did Central Casting, and he like within 18 hours he had a gig.
Yeah,
it was like instantaneously. But he's like you; he has a unique look to him, and it was like, okay, if that's the look you want, there's only so many people that can pull that look off. So yeah, I mean, Game of Thrones, Vikings, Sons of Anarchy, all these.
But
shows,
check this out: a really, really good friend of mine, one of his really good friends, is the producer of Vikings.
Really?
So I literally just had a conversation with him on the eve of New Year's Eve. I was helping him decorate his house for a party. He was like, "Dude, you know what? Like, you need to go into acting, this, that, and the other. Like, I'm going to talk to some people for you."
Damn.
But he's like, "You got to get real aggressive about it." I was like, "Fuck yeah."
That'd be dope.
There's a possibility I may end up on Vikings.
Can you memorize lines?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You don't have a problem with that?
No.
That's why I could never get into acting.
I'd love to see Oggy on that.
Fuck yeah, wouldn't that be so awesome?
Fucking
and he's going to call me and be like, hey,
standing
listen,
up in the front of a Viking ship.
It's just...
Valhalla, we shall conquer! Shit like that. That'd be amazing.
Dude, sing the immigrant song.
Fuck yeah. That'd be yeah. Because you could play like an Irish mobster, anything medieval for sure, anything like wartime for sure.
Even Western.
You could have been Gimli from the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah.
For sure. He totally could have.
Yeah.
I get what's the old English guy, the wizard?
Gandalf.
Gandalf. I get that all the time.
I mean, there's
just because I have a huge beard.
Yeah,
you know,
there's a slight age gap. But I mean, I could see you in like Snow Puppies 4, like the Return of the Snow Puppies, and you're like the Santa Claus character.
I could be a young Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Actually,
like, fuck it. Are you going to pay me? I'll be in whatever movie you want.
Yeah. I actually have some really good Santa Claus pictures that we've just done.
What if they asked you to shave the beard, though? I mean,
ooh.
But that's the thing. I don't want to shave the beard.
What kind of paycheck would it take to shave the beard?
It'd have to be handsome, and it'd have to promise future work.
That's a good point.
Yeah, because I mean, the beard is the reason.
I would agree with that.
If you sign a $1 million contract for and a 3-picture deal.
Oh fuck yeah!
I cut my hair for $10,000. What are you talking about? $1 million?
Fuck yeah! Fuck
like,
yeah!
What if you got a series regular role, but it was only like $1,000 or $2,000 an episode, but you got a show?
It depends how many episodes it was. You know what I mean? Like if it was worth it financially,
you would get more just with the union minimum than that much money.
Yeah,
but
if it was worth my time, hell yeah. You know what I mean?
Is there a limit to what you guys would do to be like a secured acting role?
I mean, I'm not really an actor, so I mean.
No, but I mean, like if somebody wanted to give you $1 million, but you had to like wax your ass, lose 30 pounds. Eat only like kale for 6 months and cut your hair. Would you do it?
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
$1 million
fucking
dollars.
Some of these diets are crazy. Like, look at what Chris Pratt did. How much weight he lost from like The Office to Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, could you do it for that amount of money?
Well, yeah,
like, change your whole life.
Nobody would ask you to wax your ass though for a regular role.
If you were like in a shower scene, it happens all the time.
Here's the thing, though. These people
never
have
see a hairy ass like guys in movies ever. It's always clean.
These guys have trainers and dietitians. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they can do it easy.
Yeah, you're getting paid to look that way.
I'm curious how Infamous notices the nuances of male asses in movies.
Do you know what it was? Is that I was watching American Pie 4, and there's like the making of on the DVDs, you know?
All right.
And all the guys...
And you're going frame by frame through that shit.
One of the behind the scenes was like, it was called like the ass in cinema. And all the actors, all the guy actors, they had to get waxed. And they're one by one getting waxed in a trailer, and they come out and they're like grabbing their asses, and they're like, oh my God, that was awful. And then it was talking about how like that's part of, if you do a nude scene in a movie and you're a guy, you're getting your ass whacked for sure. No questions about it. I'm like, I guess that makes sense.
But for that type of money, I'd be down.
Oh, that's big boy. Wax anything on my body.
That's big boy money right there. Yeah.
Well, what kind of money are we talking?
Well, you figure like minimum to do a movie, is like $500,000.
What?
Yeah. To do
like a big Hollywood picture.
Yeah, to be not like to be in a movie, like, but to be the actor in a movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a minimum. Like that's the SAG minimum.
Right.
So for that, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
I would for sure. I'll let you wax whatever you want on my body for $500,000. I would for sure. So
all right, I guess my cousin's not listening to this episode either.
Yeah. So what are you going to do for 2017, Oggy?
I'm starting a web series. It's a video show. It's basically a YouTube show. I'll have more information about that later on. It's just getting started right now. So
a web video show? Yeah,
video show. It's going to be like
Facebook Live kind of stuff?
No, like a YouTube show.
Cool.
Yeah.
You have your own YouTube channel?
We will. So one of my buddies came up with a great idea.
Cool.
And he actually he wants me to be the co-host of this project. So once everything's rolling, I'll have more to talk about. But at the end of this
when do
month,
you think you're going to start it?
My goal, and I just told him today, I was like, get your shit in order because I really want this to launch like February 1st. You know what I mean? Like,
damn, that quick?
Yeah, why not? Why waste time? If you want to do something, do it. Well, there's no time to waste, dude. You know what I mean?
What do you got going for 2017?
Absolutely nothing.
That sounds promising.
No, I'm keeping myself very open, but I mean, I'm obviously going to continue on with Martian-Landscape. We're actually very, very close to episode 50. So yeah, happy about that. Yeah, I'm stoked. The numbers have tripled in recent months, and we got in the top 300 podcasts. Yeah.